folks, how's it going? Yeah, today, as part of my July bonanza sale, I'm getting this bass ready for getting out the door. This is an old bass actually. This is an old one, the Gazzbass Tomcat, which was a concept PJ style bass with active electronics in it, a special circuit in there. And the first thing I did with this is I did strip it down and I polished everything up. But now I'm working on the neck. As you can see, the frets look really, really shiny. How did I do that? Well, I masked off the fingerboard. Fingerboard has a little bit of damage there, so there will be a reduction in price for that. I masked it off and I used these fellows, fret erasers, and I went across each fret, ascending the grits to about 2000 grit. Then I used my handy dandy polisher with this still all masked off, and I used a hard cutting pad with some Norton's liquid ice polishing compound. I went across that and buffed those frets up. Now they look like freaking mirrors. Freaking mirrors. That's what they look like. Next stage is I'm going to put some linseed oil on this mofo. Linseed oil, yeah. Boiled linseed oil, of course, so that it does polymerize and go into the wood. So this guitar's about 6 years old now, and I'm just going to liberally coat it with linseed oil. Quite liberal, you know, because after about 15-20 minutes, and I don't care that I'm going over my newly polished frets, that does not matter because I'm going to be wiping it all off anyway. But I'm just going to let that settle for about 15 to 20 minutes to let that soak into the fingerboard and seal anything that's dried out. It'll get sealed. There'll be no moisture getting in there. Nice and dry. And we just wipe that in. Of course, the boiled linseed oil you can get at any local hardware store. And you just pour a little bit of into a little tubby, a little plastic tub there, and you just go ahead and sort of soak the fingerboard, and then leave it 15 minutes, and then take like a shop towel or a lint-free rag and just buff it out, and then you'll leave it. After that, should be fine. So I'll start. I don't want these too tacky, the frets, so I'll just take a little bit off there right now before I buff the fretboard out. So yeah, the next step I'll be just re-clean the body because I made a hell of a mess when I was polishing the frets, so, and then we'll get it all set up. We'll do a setup on it in a little while, Brilliant. Okay, it's about 20 minutes past since I applied the boiled linseed oil to the neck, to the fingerboard, fretboard, whatever. So I'm going to put that on a pad that's kind of bouncy here, bit of cloth, and I'm going to use a little hand buffer here just to buff the excess off the neck, off the fingerboard, and just clean it up. So here we go. This also has the advantage of cleaning up the frets as well, so even more. Okay, and that'll do that. And it also generates heat, of course, due to friction. Helps polymerize the linseed oil as well. It's actually now dry to the touch. Very nice. And it's very silky smooth. The frets are gleaming, shining bright, re-crowned frets and everything. So I'm going to sort of polish up the rest of the body here, and then we'll string it up and we'll do a setup on it and see how it sounds through the crap bass amp. Cheers! Alrighty then, sorry about the AC as well. It's very hot in Florida, so we'll have to have air conditioning on. That's what the noise is. Let's put the capo here on the first fret. With my little box of tricks here. I'm going to take out a 12 thou feeler gauge. Oh, it's strung up. Forgot to say that, right? Yeah, so I lift this like this. I put my finger on the 17th fret to check the neck relief. At the 7th fret here. And it just slides under easily. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So the truss rod kind of held. It's perfect. I'll just check the underside of that. Maybe could do with a little loosening actually. So let's loosen the truss rod. And fairly simple procedure. Okay. Let's see what it does with that. That's beautiful. I'm not touching that. Yeah, that's good. So the truss rod held after all my buggering around with it. Held very well. Let's check the string height now. I'm going to get out an Allen key that will fit in these. Yeah, that does it. Put that back. Handy dandy Luthier's rule. And I want between 4 and 5/64ths of an inch at the 17th fret on a 20 fret bass. So what have we got here? We got 5,000, nearly 5,000, 5/64ths, 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 and that's a little high. So let's just see why too. Okay, that's good. Wow, amazing. Pickup height before I do intonation. I always get a 4mm Allen key here, Allen wrench. I press down on the last fret, and that's way too low. Yeah, pickups are too low, so they need to come up a lot. Actually, the output on this preamp is very big, so 1, 2, 3. Again, remember, space keeps sliding off. 1, 2. That. Where are we here? Oh, these are good. Okay. That's just going under. That. Just going, that's perfect. Now I can tell the bridge pickup needs to come way up. That's pretty good there. Okay, it looks pretty good. Intonation I'll deal with in a minute. Let's plug it in, see if it makes a noise, which hopefully it should do. Okay, alrighty, there's my jacky pluggy. Now this circuit that was designed for this bass, I have a double click type thing in here. Kind of a high end circuit, so you go 1 and 2. Here it goes, switch on. Oh, beautiful sound. Intonation sounds fine to me by ear. Sounds good. That sounds pretty good. That'll do for an initial setup, because I've got other things to do to it before it goes out the door. Put my setup stuff away. And let's have a play at it, shall we? Okay folks, we're going to test out the fret level. It should be okay. I think I leveled them pretty good, so we'll see. We'll see anyway. High fret. Yeah, that's high fret. So what we'll do is we'll get a marker and we will mark that fret as high. That's that one there. Everything's okay from there. Let's see if it happens on that side. It may be that the fret just lifted slightly and needs knocked back in. That's all it could be. Let's see. Yeah, because this is okay. It's come out probably out of the tang there. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, just one high spot. Let's bang this fret back into place. It should be good to go. Should be okay. Hey, so we fixed the fret there. And it sounds quite good. So, this bass, let's pick up select here, pick up blend, back pickup, should say double noise cancelling humbucker musicman style pickup. Let's put that to the middle there. This is low mid frequencies. I usually keep that just above like 2 position. This is a stack pot here. This is treble and bass. So I'll keep the treble quite high and I keep the bass at about a middle point, and this one is course. So. It's just my crap playing. Harmonic test. Works good. It's in playable condition and sounds very good actually. Gazzbass Tomcat concept bass, ready to go out the door for anyone who's willing to take the risk to buy it. Yes. Cheers folks, see you soon, bye bye.